Alright, so haven't done a Monday mini in a while. So, here we go. Thank you for stopping by Mind Drops, where my mind's drops get out. Alright, so this is a Monday Minis challenge. Not really a challenge though, because I'm not challenging myself this time. It's going to be a long bunch of streams of the Fallout special. This is the first four I'm going to do. And I'm going to make the blocks first. So, here we go. So, I'm doing them off from this paper from the Fallout 4 game. There's quite a few of them, so I'll have a variety to do, which would be cool. I've been thinking about doing these for a while, so I'm just kind of going to do the first one or two and see how it goes. They're going to be on these blocks. I'm going to put something behind them so they can sit up, or they can be put all together in a row. I haven't really figured it out yet. If I do it in a row, maybe I might put magnets on them. I don't know. But, so, they're going to be SPEC. Well, first of all, I gotta get some clay. I'm gonna get it a little thinner than what it starts off on the biggest setting on the pasta machine. I just wanna make sure I can cover them with a thin layer first. I want to make sure the clay is nice and flat too. I'm not smushing it or stretching it. Run it back through again. That might work. Man. Alright, so that's a little better. No, maybe I need to go a little bit thicker. Get some 5 now. But either way. Ugh. Not working out here. There we go. Much better. Alright, so we're going to do one at a time here. Figure. I just want to cover it. I think we're going to have to do the glue. I'm going to try to bake these right away so that stuff doesn't come off it. Hope it actually sticks to it. Doesn't feel like it's going to. I just gotta pull it around on it. I'm not too worried about the wood showing too much. Just want to make sure I can get the edge around it. And so the blocks kind of have like, I don't know, kids' blocks kind of have this edge around it. I don't know how it's gonna actually take it. Alright, so that's the first one started. And what we're gonna do, since it's gonna have like, oh, I didn't. I guess I should have added them to a slideshow on there, but that's okay. So I'm gonna feed it through this extruder so I can get a lip around it. I don't know if that's gonna be too thick going around it. We'll see as we go first here. Let's see if I have to go with the smaller one, because I might end up going with the smaller one. Yeah, I think we need to have a smaller extruder end. This one's too big. These got like little plates. Sometimes you can't tell the size of them until after you run the clay through it a little bit. But, so, here's the littlest one, but that might be too small though. There was another little one. Wonder if try it like that once and see if that. Gotta make sure they're lined up good though, because otherwise this one might turn on it. That might work. Make sure it doesn't turn when I tighten it up. That looks good. Yeah, that'll be way better. Piece of wood got in there when I cut those apart. I think that'll work perfect. this end right here. We're just going to drape it over it. Cut both the sides so that it kind of fits a little bit more even. And then we'll probably end up filling in the gaps. Alright, so I'm just going to turn this up a little bit. Kind of just chilling here, jamming out. Alright, so it's coming close. I think I want to get this edge here to be a little bit more rounded. Maybe if I just kind of flatten it down just a little bit. Okay, so the blocks I'm looking at got like little lines across it. I'm gonna try to put the lines across it if I can before I put the letter on it. Hey, how's it going? Just kind of doing a Monday mini here. I want to do the blocks from Fallout. And I'm gonna put these little guys on the S, the P, the E, the C, the I, the A, and the L. And then I'm gonna work my way down, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna do rows yet or just individual ones to go across all the way down, because I'm kinda wanna make these so that they either sit up or they're together on like a little rack kind of thing. Depends on how tippy they are once I get them done. But so I think I should have probably made the lines on here before I put the other part on. Probably would be easier. But the bigger one. Yeah, the bigger one's better. Alright, so I'm gonna go like it doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna have the S in front of it. This is more texturally like a block, I guess. It'd be kind of cool just taking a break from the big line all I'm doing right now. Oh. I know they're not perfectly straight lines. The S is going to go in front of this still anyway, so... think on the other ones I'm going to do these lines first before I put the outer edge on it. I don't know how much different it'll make it look, but I think that it'll make it look better if it's more even. Well, that doesn't look that bad. It's a little bit crooked, but yeah, I think it'd be easier to make sure I do these on the outside, the other ones. Push some of that glue around, I can see it underneath it. Some of those marks. Right. First one, so it's not going to be perfect. Kind of try to touch up some of these lines. So have block here. Yes. I'm gonna use this again because that stays uniform in size. But I know it's not going to be because I gotta curve it. And trying to. All right, it's getting somewhere. part just a little bit thicker on the back side of it. Just a little bit. This is looking a little bit off. I think I might do the same thing down there too. Sucks. Got a little piece of wood chips in here. Cutting these little boards. See, a little tiny wood chip in there. That's alright. We'll get it fixed. Take a little bit of work, that's all. Just want to get a little bit just to fill in these spots. Spread it out a little, you know. Make it look more like the S. A little bit more clay right here. Yep, so I'm going to be getting back into doing these Monday minis. At least a couple hours on Monday. I'm not going to do them as challenges like I was before. They're going to be more just to get away from the other projects I'm working on. I have 2 other full-size sculpts. One Lionel, which is almost done. I just got to do his hands on the base shape, like the ground. It's going to be rocks or what, and then I'm going to be setting up the light controller, but that'll be afterwards. I use epoxy green stuff on it or something. And then this one will be, like I said, an ongoing thing. I haven't decided if I want to do the whole Fallout chart for all the perks or what. Just depends on how it ends up going. If it ends up going pretty good for this one, then I'm gonna keep on going on. But so far it looks pretty neat. I think I might end up doing a whole series on this. Just kind of getting back into it again, kind of trying to see how it feels, trying to dedicate more time to it, to my sculpting, that is. I usually work it a little bit before I put it in here, otherwise it's kind of hard to push it through. But yeah, this work. The bottom part needs to have it come out here a little bit, so it's gonna have to a little bit of a curve to it. That might be too much, but we're gonna see how it works. I'd rather have too much of the clay go down than not enough. This way I can have something to work with. I have to remove it all. Or at least I have some to remove, I mean. I don't. A little bit more. Spot right over there. Might have been a little ambitious on doing more than one of these at a time. In my head, I thought I'd be able to do. How long have we been on this? 40 minutes just to do this part? I guess it's not too bad. I'm just trying to keep the stream times down a little bit. So they're right around 2 hours. It's easier to edit them when they're 2 hours long for time lapses. Kind of trying to make it easier for when I do it. A little bit up here too. Bottom part of that. Top of the S. Be too much. This way though. Hi Elizabeth, how's it going today? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. Today we're gonna try to do this little strength guy on the front of this block. I was gonna try to do more, but I don't know how long I actually want to work on each one, or if it's gonna be something I need to do one at a time. Since this is the first one of the new mini series that I'm doing. Try to do the Monday minis at 9 again like I was before. Still need a little more clay up there. Wrong one. Oh, that sucks. Do you have to reboot your Windows or? I usually reboot mine every 2 years or so, year and a half, just to make sure it runs good. And most of my computers have lasted for 8 or so years. This one I'm on right now is pretty much new. I just built it a couple months ago. There we go. That looks much better. It always sucks having computer problems. Sometimes they get weird bugs in them too, you know, where they don't want to work right, and then all of a sudden you do a couple things and it's working better than it ever did. Get the other part of the S on here now. Let's just see if I can do it with this piece here. Oh. be. So I'm almost done with Lionel now. Just gotta do his hands and his sword. Kinda. I was gonna work on that today, but then I decided that I haven't done a Monday mini, and it was Monday, so I kinda like doing these smaller ones. I remember how it made me think different about the sculptures I was working on. For the better, you know. I wasn't so focused on that one project the whole time. Although the last one, I don't know, I think I added it up and it's like 16 or 17 hours so far. So it's not too bad, time-wise. I just remember how much that these little ones just, it's like gratifying because you get to see it, the finished product right away. This is turning out pretty cool. Kind of curious what it's gonna be like once I make the guy. I almost wonder if I should just do the letters first and then afterwards make the guy for it after it's baked. the same height. It's like it is. You started your lino bust, cool. Yeah, that's cool. I have to check it out. I was wondering when you were gonna do that. I seen that you said you were gonna work on it, and then I went to go check out your stream, and you were already done. I've been up weird hours, so my schedule's been kind of all over, especially for my streaming. All right, so that's the S. Okay, so now I don't know if I can do that little guy on top of that. I almost think I should just do these and then make the guy the other part to it later. I think I'll do it out of I just wanted to put it on there though, like I wonder if I did it on a flat surface, if it would be. Just gonna mess around and try to do it. It'd be like this size. Don't have a glass jar or plate, but I have silicone cooking mat. Just don't know where I put it. Here it is. Oh, it's one of them. Alright, so oh, this is a little loud. Alright, so I'm gonna be the muscle guy. Kind of smoothing this out here. Let's see how this looks from a different angle. There we go. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit on that. Bit of a foot there. I don't know if that's not even big enough. Sorry. Feel like a tickle in my throat. Yeah, just trying to be a strong man. The strength one. This guy right here. To the corner of this so it's a little bit stickier. Didn't do that on the other one. I should have. Yeah, if I don't like the way this turns out, I'll try to use the green stuff next time. Or even on this one, I might end up not liking it. is going to stick down to this a little bit better. Turned out alright, I guess, for the first try on it. Okay. Now I gotta try to do the head. The head's gonna be the hardest part because I gotta kind of make it look like him. So I think I'm just gonna make a round ball. I know I'm gonna be tough because it's so tiny, but it's got two little eyes. Try this again. This little dot thing for the eyeball. Gonna bring the nose down. That's kind of where his mouth would be. Kind of got like a half smirk. something. Try to not ruin it. So I want to add hair and probably the back of his head still, maybe. Yeah. He's turning out cool. I don't know if he looks like the Fallout guy or not, but does look pretty cool. This, and we're gonna take a piece of flat stuff, or take a piece like this right here, and since he does have some hair, I want the back of his head to be a little bit bigger. I think you're gonna take this.
First you want to kill me, now you want to
That,
kiss me. Blow.
and then I'm gonna stick it up underneath the back of his head, like this, and we're gonna try to bring that back up over there now. Where's he at? Okay, so he's got like a...
I am a slave.
Muscles need to be a little bigger on this arm over here too.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me.
Low.
Blow. I am a slave. I am a slave. I am a slave. I am a slave.
I'm gonna add a little bit more hair over here. Oh. Back up. Put the hair down. It's really hard doing this in cosplay. It works, but it's a little bit harder to work with than if I was to do it in green stuff. Green stuff kind of like hardens on its own. Where this doesn't, you know, it's kind of tacky. the same time as it's but I mean, after you get used to it and you get some of the oils out of it as you're working on it, seems to kind of work itself to be all right. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Does it go like right on? Yes. I want to be able to see the S still, you know? I almost want to wait and paint it. That's what it's going to look like. Paint it afterwards. You know, or glue, put it on there afterwards, after I paint it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And he's got, looks like a little dumbbell, which that'll be easy to make. Just take this, get a nice ball of it, flatten it out. Yeah, it's just okay, we're gonna make the first one. It's gonna be the ball with the handle on it. Trying to get like a small little tube. Yeah, that'll work right there. That's one there. Very good. Maybe I need to make it more like flat here. Already kind of, it's going to be kind of like a little diorama kind of, so maybe I should just do it like this instead. So much easier to make this stuff with green stuff. Alright, so it kind of looks like a purse. I'm trying to get away from it looking like a purse. need to make it a little bigger, I guess. Yeah, I need to get some, I think I can use cornstarch, somebody was saying. Help it from not sticking to your fingers so much. I'm gonna try doing it like this, maybe, see if that'll actually sculpt the handle into it instead of adding a piece to it. Ah, much better. And then I'll put like 10 pounds or 25 pounds on that. So, I wonder if I go ahead and take out some of the center of one of these. I don't know if that won't work. I wonder. If I could just this one's got like a circle on it, so maybe I can go like this, cut off a piece. I think the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I take a wire out of here. Same thing again, cut off a little slice, and then since it's narrower, make it somewhat round, flatten it out some more. Kind of like a dumbbell. Works for me. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna end up just, oh man, just gluing it on after I paint it. I think it'll end up having a better look to it underneath it, having it painted. I haven't tried to paint around the guy being on it. But that is all of it for today, I think. What was that, hour and a half? Huh. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. So I think so. Now if I can get all of them to have the same kind of style. I mean, I don't know if I can get all of their faces to look the same, but this dude looks pretty cool so far. I don't know if he really looks like the Fallout guy, but I think he kind of does. Where's that one? That's the one. Yeah, I think it's cool. Did you put the picture on Discord? I could check it out. That'd be cool. Do you want to see the... I think that this is all for the Monday mini of the Fallout guy. Or the blocks for Fallout. I think I might just do a little bit more touch-ups on a few things and... kind of just touching it up just a little bit. I think it kind of looks cool with a little bit of the rough look to it in a way, because it is made out of wood. So maybe I'll just kind of go like this, a little bit of it. Alright, so this part here. Cool. I'll check it out. Alright, so let's do this way. Alright, so that's that. I'll put this up here. Here's how far we got on Lionel. He's all baked right now. Alright, here, I'm gonna check it out. Cool. So, that was the end of what we got here. Go back in here and change the exposure a little bit. Oh, cool. That's turning out cool. good job. Faces are so tough, especially when you're trying to get like a certain look out of it, you know? They're always been my toughest. Even drawing was always my toughest. That's super cool though. I think that's cool that you're doing a lino bust. Looks a lot like them too. You know, the more you do them, and the more you're gonna get better at it. So, I mean, I feel it's more like finishing is better than caring how really good it is. I mean, although yours looks really good, I'm just saying like it feels better to accomplish it than it is to not accomplish it, you know? The more things that you do, the more things that you'll be able to do later on. That's kind of how I look at it. Alright, so my dumbbell looks like it's gonna be alright. Yeah, I would probably would be easier drawing them. I try to do my own little take on them, you know, as long as it kind of looks like them for the most part. That's kind of how I want to try to think about it, at least, you know. Yeah, the painting job is what usually makes the whole thing. You can have it set up to where it doesn't look that as good as what you think it would by the sculpture, but once you put your layers of paint down, I usually think that fixes most of the whatever kind of issues you have. At least that's kind of how I look at it. I mean, I try to sculpt it to where later on I'm going to add the detail. For some things, you know, not all things, but I always count the painting part as being part that you really don't get to see in the actual making of it. That's the part you got to kind of envision for later. I actually think that's kind of where the art comes from, you know, because sometimes the sculpture might not be that detailed at all. Oh, cool. Hey, that's awesome that I inspired you to sculpt. That's super cool. Makes it worth sharing, you know? I mean, if you don't share your art somewhere, I don't think anybody can see that they can actually do it, you know? I think it makes a big difference. At least I do. If I see other people's work, it makes me want to do it and try to do something better each time. So many people do so many good sculpts that it's kind of intimidating sometimes, but I always think of it that, you know, everybody's kind of on their own little journey, regardless of whatever it is, even if it's writing or something, you know. I think it's better to finish something than it is to not even start. If you don't start on it, how do you know what you're gonna be good at, you know? And you know, if you have bad days, you gotta take your time. I couldn't do this for a while. I couldn't sit for a while. Yeah, it probably feels pretty good being able to accomplish something too when you're going through pain. I know it was for me. It's always tough when you're going through it. Just to try to not be in it, you know? Well, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Next time I'm gonna probably paint this. Hey, what's up? That thinker, how's it going? Just caught the end of the stream. think it turned out alright. This little guy. I just don't know how it'll be once I get it on here. I think it'll be alright. Put that there, and then I'll put this just sitting over here maybe. Maybe something like this right here. When it's done, that's cool. Oh, you paint Warhammer minis? Yeah, I tried just doing minis. I haven't really tried any like the game board pieces, but I have tried working with Procreate and green stuff to make my own little things. I actually, whenever I work with it, I end up having extra. This is something that I came up with. Some green stuff. I'm gonna make it into a staff or something later on. But yeah, paint minis is super cool. I'll check you out Sundays and Wednesdays. I'll follow you when I get done here. I'll go on to DLive and give you a follow. Be cool to see some of the other stuff people do. I also have another sculpt I'm doing that's a dude from Slayer, and I haven't got the body, but I got the speaker part done, and I also used green stuff to make marshals for it. Can't do it in clay, so it's like one of those things that gotta try to find out what you can make this stuff in. But yeah, next sculpt will be finishing up Lionel back there. He's all baked already. I just gotta do the sword. I got a light set up for the inside of the sword. Gonna go on his face and then down onto his onto the sword coming out towards your face. Should be pretty cool. But this is gonna be the end of it. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I've seen blue stuff to do recasting things. Like I thought about doing it, but you can, like, with this cosplay, you can use this stuff right here. It's a separator, and you can make stuff and bake it, and then paint this over it, and then put clay back on top of it again, like soften it up, put clay back on it, and then bake it again and pull the other clay off. So you can do some casting and molding a little bit with clay, which is kind of neat. I haven't really used it a whole lot yet. I tried it a couple times, but been more still learning it. But you guys have a good day. This has been a fun time. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by Mind Drops, where my minds drops get out.